If you are a business owner or you're planning to become a business owner in this country, there is a major change coming on January 1st that you need to know about. And you're going to need to act right after the first of the year. Now, every business, whether it's a C Corp, an S Corp, an LLC, or any type of business entity that is created through filing some sort of documentation with a Secretary of State, must now file what's called beneficial ownership information to the Department of Treasury's Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, or FinCEN. This also includes foreign companies that do business in the United States. Now, this video is going to tell you all about how to file, when you file, and why you have to file. So let's just start with that. Why is this happening? Well, Congress. So back in 2021, both Republicans and Democrats passed the Corporate Transparency Act. This law created what's called the Beneficial Ownership Information, or BOI, requirement to help the U.S. government track down people who are trying to hide or benefit from shell companies or other opaque business ownership structures. So BOI information will include identifying information about the individuals who directly or indirectly own or control a company. So how will you determine who that is? Well, for most small companies, it's going to be pretty obvious. But for bigger companies, FinCEN says the name included in the BOI will be the individual who either directly or indirectly exercises substantial control over the reporting company, or who owns or controls at least 25% of the reporting company's ownership interest. The reporting company will have to report the company's legal name, any type of doing business as, or DBA, current street address of principal place of business, the jurisdiction where the company was formed or registered, and its taxpayer identification number. Then you'll also have to report the beneficial owner's name, birthday, residential address, and upload an image of that person's passport or driver's license. So when will business owners have to file this BOI? So if you have an existing company or LLC that's already been in operation, doing business and registered within your state, you can file starting on January 1st of 2024, and then you will have 1 year to complete this BOI. But if you are planning to open a business after January 1st of 2024, you will have 90 calendar days from the time you receive notice from your Secretary of State that your business has been registered to complete your BOI. And if you plan on creating a business after January 1st, 2025, you will have only 30 calendar days to file your BOI. Now, it's important to understand filing this information will be free, so you don't have to feel like you have to pay someone to do this for you. The Treasury Department expects many, if not most, will be able to fill out this BOI on their own. But if you have a perhaps complicated business structure, you may want to consult with a lawyer or an accountant. Now, you may be wondering also, who will have access to this BOI information? Well, the government is finalizing those details now, but for sure, the federal government, the state government, the local government, and then tribal officials will have access to it, but also in some cases, American financial institutions, as well as certain foreign officials in law enforcement and national security will also have access to this information. Now, I know you're going to have a ton of questions about your specific business entity and who would be the BOI recipient. So there is a lot of information about all of this, and if you want the details straight from FinCEN, I will email them all out to you tonight in my Newsgirl News Roundup email, so make sure you sign yourself up.